Hey, John Kuvakas here. You know how excited I get over new model introductions, and that's what we've got for you today. We're going to get our first look at Brooklyn's 1962 Corvair Greenbrier camper van. Now, you probably know a little bit about the history of Corvair. In 1960, General Motors had looked down the road. They saw gas prices were going up and imports were starting to arrive on our shores. People were moving towards smaller cars, so they came out with a compact size car for every line they had except for Cadillac. Probably the most innovative of all of those cars was the 1960 Corvair. It had a unique layout and it was a well-engineered car. I know they've got a bad reputation, but I got to tell you something. Those cars were put together right, and I think they took a lot of knocks that they didn't deserve. We'll talk about that sometime in the future. Okay, but this came with an air-cooled flat six, 145 cubic inches in the rear of the car. You could get it with a 3-speed manual, you could get it with a 2-speed automatic, and the car was a hit. It did really well its first year. In 1961, Chevrolet stunned everybody again and came out with the Corvair 95. Now, the Corvair 95, well, it came in van or truck configuration. The CorVan was a panel van. The ramp side had a gate on the side, a very wide gate for easy loading, and the load side was more of a conventional type of pickup configuration. Had a 95-inch wheelbase, that's where they got the Corvair 95 from, and the engine sat in a raised area of the cargo floor towards the back of the car. Now, the top of the line trim for the Corvair 95 was called the Greenbrier, and this was kind of like the family van type, and so it had extra seats in it, a few more amenities than the basic work trucks would have. The top level trim of the Greenbrier was the Greenbrier Camper. Now, the Greenbrier Camper was a factory-made camper van. There were aftermarket add-ons you could get for it. One of the more popular ones was a pop-up roof that wound up, had canvas sides. That helped with ventilation. It also allowed somebody 6 feet or more to stand up in the middle of the van. That was very popular. But in 1962, as it continued to improve upon this and it became more and more popular, they started adding some pretty neat stuff. Came with a vinyl floor, door-mounted folding table, a couch that turned into a bed, had under-drawer storage for the bed. It had removable seat pads. There was a Coleman cooler in there, a Coleman water jug, a Coleman LP gas stove, drapes for the windows. Really well equipped. A little bit later in the year, they added a water pump stove sink with a 14-gallon water tank and a larger ice chest instead of the cooler. And Brooklyn's given us a model of this. Now, you've probably seen the Greenbrier before. Pretty nice van all on its own. Very well very well detailed. And what Brooklyn's done is they've reworked that model to make it a 1962 model, to make it into the camper van, and we're getting our first look at it right here. Here it is. Let's put it on the... I just love that moment where you get your first look at a model, you're taking it out of the box. I love the thrill of seeing it for the first time. Let's take a closer look at it. So you can see the section on the top represents the camper section that would raise up. There would be windows in there. It would be canvas lined and everything. Again, it would allow people to stand up, better ventilation. The details on the car itself are pretty well done. I mean, Brooklyn's just been doing a great job on this. Right up front, the grill detail is fantastic. It's been blackwashed. There's incredible detail there. The chrome is bright and shiny. Windshield wipers are separate. The headlights are polished and they look like real lenses. The door handles on the side are separate. The door handle in the back is separate. The lensing on the tail lights is very well done. The chrome is shiny again. You can see the The drapes in the back are well done. They actually look like fabric. And the interior, now the interior is kind of hard to see, but Brooklyn's done a really good job of replicating the interior of the 62 camper van. So I've got a picture of it here. I'll show the detail a little more. But this is something really unique. The casting is excellent. I put the calipers to it. The scale is it's right on as far as scale is concerned. The wheels and wheel covers are excellent. You know, Simon loves doing wheels, and we get the benefit of that passion he has for accurate wheels. They've done it again with the wheel covers and the wheels on this van. It's a really nice van. It's something new, something unique. You want something to put in a diorama that nobody else has. This is probably a pretty nice representation of it. And it's available on the Brooklyn website right now. Brand new model from Brooklyn, 1962 Corvair Greenbrier camper van. It's really cool. I hope you like it as much as I do.